Hey guys, GHAZZY TV here with another Path of Exile 2 video, and as we're all progressing in Path of Exile 2, one thing that is very clear is the importance of gear, equipment, and upgrading, and I'm going to show you what we call ROG POG in Path of Exile 1. This is from the Expedition Encounters mechanics, where we have Broken Circle artifact, Black Scythe artifacts, and whatnot. You can actually check through Alva in your hideout for currency exchange and look at the Expedition modifiers here. So for example, Black Scythe artifact, buying those for, say, your Exalted Orbs, you can get 5 per 1. So that is a pretty cool, effective ways to do this. I'm actually going to buy a couple myself. You can also pick up things like the exotic coinage, which sadly is 1-to-1. I don't think that's worth buying. They're very rare. But if you encounter Expedition, it's very worth doing. What this does is the ROG POG crafting PoE1. I'm going to try to explain this in terms that PoE2 new players will understand. Mr. Tujin will sell you jewelries and belts. That's amulet, rings, and belts. Gwenin will sell you a variety of weapons. A bunch of different weapons of different variety, and they will be completely random what base they are and everything, and what stats they start with by re-rolling down here in the bottom right. You can barely see because of my goddamn overlays using exotic coins. However, Mr. ROG will be providing you with a variety of different armors. It could be boots, it could be body armors, or gloves, does not matter. It's just a large variety, and you can re-roll this inventory with your exotic coinage. Small little detail for those of you who like the advanced information, the item level of these items when you re-roll will be based off your character level. I believe there is a cap on it, and we don't have that exact information as of right now. However, I am currently working on a little transitional sequence, so either I'll buy a new belt or I'll buy a new pair of gloves, and after some consideration, I'm actually going to go for a glove. So what I'm looking for in gloves is actually energy shields. So in this case, I can see that these are item level 60. It's because I haven't re-rolled this in a while. So I'm going to use my exotic coinage, re-roll the shop, and I can then verify that item level 75 and I'm level 83. So maybe the item level is capped at 75. I don't know. However, there's an armor evasion. There's armor evasion gloves. I don't want that kind of base. And I can then take a quick look and see if there's any other items. For example, here's a spirit item. With 123 in energy shield. I might work on this instead to show you how this mechanic works, but this is how the baseline approach of it works, and I'm not looking for these type of gloves. It's a +1 level of mini skills helmet here, armor, energy shield. Actually, I'll do this one. This could be fun because I'm not sure how many order of artifacts I have. I don't have any, so let's go buy some order of artifacts to work with this, and I'll show you this mechanic. Essentially, we go to the Exalted Orbs, and then we go to Expedition and order artifacts. And they cost, let's get for 3 Exalted. I'll do this, and I'll buy this. And then we go to ROG. We buy the helmet. And once you buy this, it's not going to end up in your inventory, but instead you get a crafting menu up, which you get a handful of different approaches of crafting onto this. So the first one, most of the cases for magic items, is that this is now having an armor energy shield modifier, and it has plus level of mini skills. And the first thing I can do is add a modifier to the item and make it rare. Keep in mind, blue items can have 1 prefix and 1 suffix modifier, maximum. Rare items can have 3 prefixes and 3 suffixes. By holding down Alt, I should be able to see more information, but it's currently not in the game. So add a modifier and make it rare. I will upgrade, which costs me 2 of this orb I just purchased. So I'll do that, and I ended up getting rarity. Now I get a random option of different crafting methods. In this case, there's remove a single modifier with the lowest modifier level. I don't want to remove this. I'd like to upgrade this, which there's also is an option for me to get. So if I skip this, it's going to tell me that the next craft is going to cost 50% more. So I'll skip that craft, and now it tells me to re-roll suffix modifiers. At this point, you have to choose this or take the item. Now I feel like it's going to cost me way too much of this currency to make something good out of this. So I'm just going to take it, and I'm just going to sell it. And then I'll show you another item instead. You can make some absolutely ridiculous items with this specific crafting method. So I'm going to take this one. This is a energy shield piece, 32 spirits. Add a modifier, make it rare. And I got a half-ass life mod. Okay. Reroll modifier values. What that means, or what that's going to do, is that if I upgrade this, it will re-roll the 30 spirits or 32 spirits between 30 33, the 41 life between 40 59. So it changes the numerical value. I can pay 1 for this, or I'm forced to take the next one. Since this is not a scary mod to go for, I'm just going to upgrade this. Okay, that's whatever. Now it's going to add me a suffix modifier. for 3 of this currency. So I'll do that. That's actually very good. That's a nice one. That's chaos resistance. This is already the point where I could probably sell this for a couple of exalteds. I can add yet another stuffing modifier for the cost of 2 of these orbs instead of an exalted orb. Boom.
How about we scrap the front of this?
Very interesting. Now we ended up with lightning resistance. But as you can see now, this item is telling me that I can re-roll all of the prefix modifiers. I like the life and I like the spirit here. So I don't want to do this. But we've already gone through enough craftings for this item to be done. So now I can just take this item. And now I have an item that's worth a couple of exalteds. Or I could use it as an upgrade for my character. And I can continue crafting in this because there's an open prefix slot by simply going to my stash and smacking an exalted orb. So this is extremely valuable. That's definitely worth a bit of currency. That's great. I can literally put this up. Let's smack it up for like 5 exalteds or 6 exalteds. There you go. It's not a good amount of profit, but it's profit nonetheless. So this is how you can utilize the expedition mechanic to give yourself upgrades. It's very, very easy to learn. It's cheap and effective. You can kind of navigate to get yourself base items to work with. But be careful not to waste your currency too much. Exotic coinage, I don't think they're worth buying. They're very expensive on the market right now. But if you do have the possibility to engage with expedition content whilst you're playing Path of Exile 2, this is one of the best ways you can utilize that currency. Hope you guys learned something. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Till then, stay safe. Keep rocking.